A hoard is a group of objects that's been buried or hidden, and those objects can be either of monetary value or of cultural significance from the time, so valued by a community or a nation. Normally it's to bury something that's of value so that at a later date, if something bad happens, you can come back and get it. So re-dig it up. But it could be for religious reasons, it could be as a ritual deposit even. The Herefordshire Hoard was discovered in 2015 by metal detectorists just to the north of the market town of Leominster in North Herefordshire. The hoard dates to 878 AD, so it's Anglo-Saxon in origin. We know because of the date of the coins. That the coins come in and are dated to a very specific point in time. It's important because it tells us something about what was happening in Herefordshire and Mercia at that time.
It was the first evidence we have of an alliance between two major Anglo-Saxon kingdoms at the time, Wessex and Mercia. It clearly showed that King Alfred and King Ceolwulf II of Mercia were working together in an alliance, and this is proved in the actual coins that they minted jointly. Prior to this discovery, we didn't know that the two kingdoms were working together to actually fight off the Vikings, to keep the Vikings at bay. It's the only evidence we've got of the Vikings in Herefordshire, and in fact it's the furthest west that we can find that the Viking Great Army moved into on their retreat back to their safe homeland area of the east and northeast of the country. They presumably stopped off, overwintered at various places, and it looks like they overwintered or stopped at some point in the Leominster area of Herefordshire. Of course, we weren't aware of this before, so that's an exciting and new piece of information. The Herefordshire Hoard originally contained about 300 pieces, we think. Certainly when the finders found it from photographs, we could clearly see there were a mound of coins. However, what has been recovered and what we currently have are only 33 items, so only 10% of the original find. There are 3 pieces of spectacular Anglo-Saxon gold jewellery, which are all very unique in their own right, a silver ingot and 29 coins. Clearly, it's a gathering of items that have come from high-status places or individuals, which have been pulled together as part of the hoard.